and tried to go to sleep, where you were robbed and had a interesting encounter with the Port Said police and the woman of the house, who claimed ignorance in the robberies, even though you suspected that she knew more. And after stealing from her and locking everybody inside the hotel, you guys ran to the train station to get on the train to Cairo. And that's where we pick up.
Yeah.
Great.
We are just a merry bunch of psychopaths.
So you guys are on a train from Port Said to Cairo. The train ride is a little under 100 miles. So it's going to take a good portion of the day, allowing you to relax, watch the countryside go by, and fully get wrapped up in the heat that is managing to filter through the glass, despite the train's best attempts at keeping it cool.
Okay.
Okay.
As you guys look around, you notice a couple police officers walking through the train, looking at their notes and looking at the faces of everybody that they pass. But nobody says anything to you. When you finally arrive in Cairo, you notice that the buildings are close together, made of stone, brick, and it seems it's a world away from everything you've experienced so far. And that even the roads are too narrow in places for cars. Everything seems to be either foot traffic or there's some trolley tracks in the wider roads, but for the most part, there's no automobile traffic. Roads aren't paved. It's compacted dirt with some stone. And when you get to Cairo, the train drops you off at the main station in Cairo. And when you get off the train, on the platform, you see a boy trying to sell newspapers. And the boy is shouting headlines, and he shows this newspaper to you. It should be up on your screens.
Yeah, I see it. I think it's funny that on one hand they're looking for 6 persons, and on the other hand they're looking for 5 persons. So it's a good thing we cannot be compared to the other incident. That's good. Okay.
Presumably no photographs.
Nope, no photographs. Just this is all that it says.
Fun stuff.
Mind you, 1928, Egypt is British, I think, isn't it?
It's a British colony.
Yes, it is.
Oops!
Okay.
Can I buy one of these newspapers?
Sure.
Yeah, okay, I'll do it. I think there's no more information. It's just a side note in the paper.
Yep, it's just basically it just catches your eye.
Okay.
Okay.
Look, guys, we're in the news. I try to say that in a silent voice.
Yeah, I was like, my wife is. Yeah.
I'm gonna look around to anybody next to us on the train. It's a joke. He's got a really stupid sense of humor. I'm sorry.
Yeah, you notice several police officers, both Egyptian and British, that are looking at like their like little notepads, and then looking at the people coming off the train, and talking to several groups of people.
Okay.
I
just
suggest that we split up a bit.
Yes.
Okay.
Sounds
Do we have the
good.
location? Do we have the location of the hotel where we should meet up?
Shepherd's Hotel sounds good to me. Number 3.
Number 3. All right.
Okay.
Shepherd
Okay.
Hotel it is.
All right,
Let's
I need
go.
everybody to make a luck roll.
Ball.
Don't make me do this. Can I spend luck?
You can't spend luck to make a luck roll.
Even better, just luckily.
I
Even
think
the bird.
if one has a fumble, then that one gets to jail immediately.
Jesus Christ, we're all just a bunch of bumbling idiots.
Look at our roll luck, though.
How
Yeah,
the hell do you only have 9 luck?
Fire. A lot of it.
Okay. Did we ever regain luck? Did you put that in there, Mike, or no?
yes, you can regain luck. It is awarded at the end of
Okay.
adventures.
Yes.
And
Okay.
if you complete certain tasks,
But only if you're lucky.
Ah, come on.
yes, because
Well
in the
done,
end,
sir.
in the
Well
end,
done.
I'm told
Wow.
I
That
can
was
roll
good.
a d10 and grant that much luck. And sometimes it's 10, sometimes it's 1. So,
Bad
Yeah.
jokes should get us luck points.
alright, so as you're splitting up, you notice that the police seem to have made a minor notice of you.
Define minor.
They are all turning their attention towards you individually as you split up, and the police begin walking towards you.
Each
I could
policeman to a different person, or
You got a pair of policemen to everybody.
okay,
I'm just minding my business and continue my way through
okay.
until I
Jack,
get stopped directly.
Jack is
When-
going to head to the alcohol cart and or bar, whichever's closer.
When they walk up to you, they ask you for passports or IDs.
I will search my pockets and hand them my passport, and also ask them where I am.
You are in Cairo.
I'm in. How the fuck did I? Last time I remember anything, I was in London. How the fuck did I get to Cairo? Where is my wife?
You are a long way from home, my friend.
You're fucking telling me. I was just having a pint with the boys back in London, and now I'm on a train in Cairo? Damn, did they slip absinthe to me? What the fuck?
They hand you back your ID. Have a good day, sir. Enjoy your trip.
Thank you. Are we heading to a port where I could maybe get back to London?
Well, the English embassy is a few miles away, but the French embassy is right over there.
Bah, fuck the French.
Francesca, who overhears you, gives you a really sour look.
Oh, great.
I'm gonna after they turn away from me, I'm gonna be like, I'm acting! What do you want from me?
Alright, do the rest of you present your IDs or passports to the police?
Yep.
I have no choice, don't I?
Yes. Yes, indeed.
Jack is also going to proceed to get as drunk as humanly possible without anybody stopping him.
Alright.
To keep up his cover, so you know.
You guys, one way or another, make your way to Shepherd's Hotel.
Okay.
Which is conveniently not too far from the American consulate.
Yeah. Conveniently.
I look
In
at
this game, everything is conveniently.
how does the hotel look like?
It's pretty well
good.
off. Yes. Shepherd's is a higher end hotel.
I'm just looking at the hotel and I'm like, I don't like this. We should.
No, this is a good place to be. Trust me.
Guys, we are gonna be in the middle of the town. Shouldn't we maybe try to actually get a house? Maybe we have lots of money.
Good luck finding one.
The hotel will be fine. Put it this way, in about 20 years' time, it'll be used by the British Army as their headquarters in Cairo.
Amazing foresight you have there. Also, we should get a houseboat, because why the fuck not? Dahabiyas are really nice.
Or that I look at Jack. He actually has good idea at once.
For once, says the man who set an entire island on fire.
Please, guys.
With us underneath it.
Look,
What?
if we're standing...
I look at him like, what the fuck? The face. Like, why would you say it like here to here?
I assume we're saying this in the room, not out in public.
You guys are still in the lobby of Shepherd's.
Okay, then I would not have said that. I thought we were in the room. My mistake.
No.
But I agree. We should. The boathouse seems better idea. We can move. We don't.
Private.
We don't stay.
We can
Yes.
store weapons and stuff. And at night we can put anchor in the middle of the river, so people have to swim through crocodile water to get to us.
Yes. Let's get a boat.
Well, we can stay here for a night or two while we...
While we find
boat.
one.
Okay.
There's no just boat shop. We have to go and find a dahabiya and rent it or buy it.
Alright, so you get into Shepherd's, and like I said, it's well off, sort of almost high end, almost a high end hotel. There is a petite woman behind the counter, not really paying attention to you. There's a few people, all English or European at least, moving around. Everybody is dressed in local clothing.
Of course they are.
Is nobody curious why I know what a dahabiya is?
What?
In game, it is nobody concerned that Jack knows what the hell a houseboat is called in Egypt.
Well, it's clearly defined as a houseboat.
At this point, there is too much wrong with Jack. So this is the least of my worries.
That's fair.
That's fair. Yeah.
The receptionist looks up at you as you walk in and walk over to the counter. May I help you? She asks.
Yes.
Greetings. Can we get 2 rooms for tonight?
Sure. I don't see why not. Hold on, let me look. She starts flipping through, like a register and stuff, and is okay. 2 rooms. Would those be adjoining rooms you're looking for, or separate rooms?
Could we get 2 rooms for all of us?
Adjoining, please.
2 adjoining rooms. Okay. Names, please.
Hand over passport.
Okay.
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 Uh-huh.
All right. She tells you how much it's gonna be per night.
How much will it be?
Probably, I'd say the equivalent of $20 US.
Oh.
You would have
Alright.
you would have expected it to be more.
Uh-huh. Okay. I'm not sure how is it in pounds though. Right now I have about.
About 40 pounds.
Okay. For all of it, for all the rooms.
Oh, that's per room.
Per
So
room
80.
or per person?
Per room.
Okay. Well, yeah. Well,
It's a lot cheaper than you would have expected.
Okay, I pay it. Just so minus.
I'm gonna roll psychology and ask her: Is this seems really cheap? Are we getting decent rooms? The psychology to read her reaction.
Have you never been to Cairo before?
We have not.
Shepherd's is a very nice hotel, catering to a very specific clientele. It does not mean we charge outrageous prices. In Cairo, nothing is that expensive.
Jack will
That's actually a
shop.
good
Well,
thing to hear.
well, thanks for doing business.
She hands over a couple keys.
Yeah, I pay for it.
Welcome to our fine city. If you need directions to anywhere, please don't hesitate to ask.
Thanks.
Thank you.
And she
your
tells
name?
you, Veronica.
Thank you, Veronica.
Thank you, dear.
And she tells you the directions up to your room,
Okay.
and goes back to whatever she had been doing beforehand.
Okay. We go to our rooms, and yeah, we have 2 rooms, right?
Yeah, that's what you bought.
Great. Okay. So how do we wanna? I asked. So how do we wanna split up?
If you have nothing against it, I would take the room with Jack, and Harold goes in the room with you, Brenham.
Okay.
That's
I don't
fine.
mind.
with me.
Francesca.
Last you saw Francesca, she was going towards the French embassy.
Did I get a chance to tell her that I was acting and not serious about the "fuck the French" comment?
Yes.
Probably at very great length.
You said it. You think she heard you, but she didn't respond.
No, I would have told her after the police had left. I would have said directly to her, so to make sure there was no misunderstanding.
Yeah, but the last you saw of her, she was heading off to the French embassy.
Okay.
Interesting.
And so now you guys are in your hotel rooms.
Okay, immediately looking for any kind of double doors or pathways to our rooms.
Not in Shepherd's.
Yeah.
You can still make a spot hidden check if you wish, but that's entirely up to you. Yeah.
God damn it.
Ooh. Jack is
Looking
hard
around,
today.
yeah, I mean, Jack, you press up against all the walls and stuff, try to move the furniture, everything moves as it should.
Stop dry humping the architecture.
I just gently grind my body against it.
Igor. Yes. It's gonna be fun.
Where is Igor staying? Whose room?
With me.
Okay.
Greetings!
Greetings!
Hello there.
guys. I'm sorry for being late.
That's okay.
It's fine.
Shit happens, no worries.
Alright, so you, like I said, you guys are in your hotel room.
Oh, yes.
Jack has successfully humped every piece of furniture that he could come across.
And
Just to make-
determined that it wasn't false
Yeah.
or anything like that.
Everything is real.
Great.
It might look nicer than it actually is, but it's real.
Huh, good. At least we are not gonna get probably robbed this time.
Yeah.
Still, we should check the windows and lock them if possible.
You look at the windows, but you are on the 4th floor of the hotel. There is no way to get up to you where you are.
Good. Good. Okay, so
How high is the? How many stories are there, Mike?
There are 6 stories in this building.
There were 2 stories down from the roof, so that should make us reasonably safe.
Yeah.
okay. Yeah. I say to all of you, there is something we need to discuss, but we should do it on the boat afterwards. God damn it! Let's just go sleep yesterday and tomorrow look for the goddamn ship.
I suppose I could go over to the consulate and ask them if they would be able to give us any assistance with finding a houseboat to rent.
We want to own it. Yeah, we want to own. Do we have actual idea where to go?
To the river, presumably.
No, I mean like the actual goal we are supposed.
Let's see.
I'm still hungover, so I have no idea.
Of course.
I'm just waking up from a blackout here, gentlemen. Can anybody please explain me how we got to Cairo?
You know, I said the same damn thing! Apparently I murdered several policemen! We should stop getting blackout drunk, Igor. Shit!
Yes.
God damn it! Don't.
That part
there
I
might be
do
people-
remember.
There might be people around.
I thought we were in the room.
You guys are.
Yeah, I'm still saying. Not so
we
loud.
invaded
Not
the
so loud.
remaining police.
I show him the news. They are looking.
You find the news in in the notes.
You bought the news, so I'm just gonna show him the news that you have. I assume.
Yeah, that news clipping.
Yes. Real fucking fun.
I think for the goal, it would be for the best, if I see the plan correctly. We should take a visit into the old city. There would be some elderly people living, and we could start asking questions to them.
What do you want to ask him? Hey, where we can find the fucking thing Cthulhu and kill him?
Cool, what?
You know, from the love story books. Actually, I'm not even sure. Would it be actually in 1920?
That'd be a hell of a love story.
I'm not actually sure if that's if it existed at the time.
Lovecraft wrote all of this in the late 1919s to the 1930s.
The Call of Cthulhu is a short story by blah blah blah, written in the summer of 1926. So no.
Okay, now in that case, I don't say it. I say, oh, what are you gonna ask them? Oh, hey guys, how do we kill this fucking undead mummy?
No, I was not going to ask it at least that way. Maybe they know some people
Are
who
you
are more
serious?
involved in. I mean, come on, Doctor. What is your approach to the situation?
I don't know. Like
See?
trying not to get attention to ourselves. Maybe.
Unfortunately, I never took a lesson in Arabic, so I do not know how to do an accent properly. So I could falsify my language. I do know certain parts, or actually most of it, of the Latin language, but I doubt it's believable that a person in the 20th century actually speaks Latin.
God damn it! When did mime start? When did mime start being a thing? Actually,
Mimes?
yes, mimes.
I'm pretty sure they started off as French, but
Yeah, looking for the year.
earliest in ancient Greece, apparently.
Huh.
Yeah, Roman. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Modern times, Renaissance.
Okay, I say. I don't know. It could be a mime.
A mime. Doctor,
I don't know.
I'm a man of God, not a man of pictures.
At this point. Yep. This is. God damn it. And I start drinking. I'll sit down and start drinking coffee. And make myself some coffee and start drinking coffee.
Again.
Alright, as the sun starts setting, you guys relax a little bit. You don't have any indication that anything is wrong yet, other than the fact that you're now wanted by the police.
Yeah, also I treat my wounds, and is anybody hurt? I will also ask. Guys, is any of you was hurt in any way? Oh, okay.
I take that as a no.
Not everybody else has
his internet
full
is
HP.
screwy.
Yeah.
So nobody is hurt besides me, okay.
Yeah.
Then I will trade myself a bit, okay, first aid, I presume.
Yep.
Out of game really quick. If you guys start hearing a loud tone whenever I'm talking, just tell me. My headset being bad.
That's nice.
Yeah, that's super nice.
Am I at full? Might.
You're able to heal 2 more, so
Okay.
you're almost full.
I'm at 9.
Out of 12, yeah.
That's good. Okay.
So the sun sets.
Okay, we should do, well, not guards, but we should do some preparations for the doors. Not that we get interrupted in
Set
our
some
sleep.
watches and stuff.
I wouldn't say watches. Watches would be a bit more difficult and maybe obvious. Somehow we have to protect these doors.
Why not
Doors.
just put a wardrobe in front of them?
Yes.
That could work.
Yeah.
Possibly.
Yep. How does the door open? Does it open to the room or does it open?
They open into the rooms.
Okay, that's good. Then yeah, before we go sleep, we put the wardrobes so if we can move them.
In the rooms, how big are the windows?
The windows are probably, I don't know, maybe almost 2 feet wide by 3 feet high.
And are there exterior balconies or anything somebody could easily climb up?
There is a rudimentary fire escape that leads up to the roof.
Oh,
But
I
nothing
see.
nothing that leads down to street level, at least from that you can see.
okay. Let me see what I got there. Yeah. Also, we got a Egyptian. Well, thing, right? We got some Egyptian clothing, if I remember correctly.
Yep.
I asked. Do any of you guys know how to? Could we somewhat to barricade this window? Are the windows like that we can open them, or is it just permanently?
No, you can
They
slide
just-
them open.
Okay.
Because the room is not a dead end.
Do they open inward or outward?
They slide up. So if you lift them
Oh,
up.
Okay, so we can just put a board on top of the windowsill so it can't go up.
Could work.
where do we get board though?
I'm sure we can find something.
Boys, luck, roll me luck.
I thought about it, but I did not call for that.
Yeah. Okay.
How many windows are there?
There's one window in each room.
Good.
How tall are they?
I said about 3 feet.
Oh, 3 feet tall?
Yeah.
Okay, I thought you were saying wide.
Wide about 2 feet, 3 feet.
Okay. What would we have with us?
Well, I mean,
Oh, wait, don't... So, I would assume the window would raise in the middle, so 3 feet is 1.5 feet. Does anybody have a machete or anything like that?
I was thinking more in terms of some 6-inch nails and a hammer.
I have bullwhip. I have bullwhip,
That is not a hammer or 6-inch nails.
but I have bullwhip.
I mean, I could nail my combat knife into into one side to wedge it down with the butt of my gun or my rifle. Wedge it in that way.
I think actually just wedging it in the gap between the two halves of the window should be enough.
A question: what is in the rooms? Like, is there like a?
Each room has a single bed, a chair, a wardrobe, a small table, and you kind of call it a bathroom.
Do they have
a little place you can go? Like
Do they have bag? Like, would you put a t-shirt or trousers on bag?
All they have for clothing is that is the wardrobe.
What is it made of?
Wood.
Is it wooden or metal?
It's wood.
The bag for the t-shirt, shirts and trousers, like in a wardrobe.
I gotta be honest with you. I think it would be far more efficient if we would just move the table in front of the door. The wardrobe would make too much noise.
I think we need a few more rooms as well.
No,
not necessarily more rooms. Just the safe ones.
No, we just.
Also, what floor are we on?
Fourth story or fourth floor, Mike? And by the way, fourth floor, so fifth story.
Yes.
Okay, so we're pretty high up there.
If you fell from the windows, it would hurt.
You don't say.
Exactly.
How big are the rooms, Mike?
I'd say probably about 15 feet wide by 20 feet deep.
Okay.
And 8 feet tall from floor to ceiling.
Okay.
There is room for a couple of people to kip down on the floor.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
So
Jack is basically saying, I've slept in worse, it'll be fine, I'll take a floor.
And what time of day is it, Mike?
Right now it's night.
Okay.
So it's probably about 8 or 9 o'clock at night.
Okay.
Okay, I'd say let's move the tables then in front of the door.
Well, before we do that, can I suggest that we get...
Yeah?
I didn't catch the second half of that.
Suggest that we get something to eat.
That's a good suggestion.
And nick some cutlery out of the dining room that we can then use to wedge the windows shut or to stop them opening.
Well, that's a very good idea.
That could work, yes.
Is it by any chance silver cutlery?
I'm not fussed.
It would have to be a luck roll to know if it's silver or plastic or something rudimentary.
Or just steel.
Or just steel. Yeah. I would say it's probably silver.
Huh. Nice.
I think we should hold on to these gentlemen. Silver has very, very interesting properties. It's more useful than you know.
I will take your word under advisement, Agur. It's good to have you with us, buddy.
Yes, I am myself again. Thank you.
I'm gonna lean over to somebody else. Who is he again?
He is the Russian alchemist.
Right. When did we get a Russian alchemist? I'm still rather hazy. What's going on?
Jack, I tell you tomorrow, okay?
Okay.
I'm a bit too
That's
tired
fine.
for today.
Alright, so are you guys gonna go and get food from the dining hall? Or the dining area?
I would go downstairs.
Alright.
I suppose we could always do it in 2 shifts.
Whenever you decide to go down, I need you to make a spot hidden roll.
Of course.
Guess who we'll see?
Oh, I will see her. I will see her.
Alright.
Badly.
Yeah, baby.
Ah,
Alright.
I
Aside
really need to
from
purify this booze.
aside from Igor and Joseph, as you guys are walking down to the dining room, you pass a wall of windows and you see a brightly lit sign for the Cairo Bulletin, the next building over.
A
we'll
what?
see the bulletin.
The Cairo
The
Bulletin.
newspaper.
Okay.
Huh.
So the area is locked for the newspaper guys.
Okay, so there are papers. Okay, but huh. Well, yeah, we would probably just get quickly some food and go back to our rooms, right, guys?
Probably.
Actually, I do want to observe what's going on here, if that's so important.
At the newspaper?
I guess you're right.
Or in the dining hall?
The dining hall.
Oh, yeah. If you want to do that, Jack would stay with you.
Yeah, the dining hall is empty. No other patrons.
But is there food?
If you look around a little bit, you can find some food. Nothing that has to be cooked. But there's stuff that's edible there.
Okay. I picked those pieces out which do not which do look eatable. And I take a very close look at them if they look normally, like the fruits, if they have any, and I wouldn't say markings, but if they're looking strange somehow, or are they looking as usual?
Make a natural world check.
They look fine.
They look fine.
Cool. I take them.
Would anyone else make a natural world check?
Please.
Damn it.
I take them.
Yeah, it looks fine as far as you know. You don't know
I
a
take-
lot about Egyptian food, but everything looks normal.
Okay, I take it. I take all of them. All of them that look eatable.
All right.
Yeah. With food in our storage, I'd say we move upstairs. I take that as a yes.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, there we go. Yeah.
Okay. Okay, then back to the rooms.
Yeah. So you're back in your rooms, and the night goes on, and you begin to all fall asleep, tired from.
But we did shift the tables in front of the door, right?
Yes.
Okay, cool.
Okay.
And so the night passes without incident.
Okay.
And it's the next day. What would you like to do?
Have breakfast first.
Okay.
Fortunately, I brought some food from them downstairs. They look
Right.
awesome.
What I'm looking at.
Yeah,
I don't actually know.
Joseph found some fruit and some bread.
Okay, where is my natural world?
You can roll a
Just-
natural roll to. They were. Joseph and Jack were curious if it was actually normal looking.
No. No
It looks
idea.
fine.
It looks fine.
Yeah. I take piece of the bread.
Alright.
What does the food look like or smell like?
You have to roll a natural roll check.
Of course.
Oh.
Looks fine to me.
It's looks like variations of fruit that you're familiar with. You're not entirely sure what it's called or what any of it's supposed to taste like, but you have no suspicions that there's anything wrong with it.
Okay, good.
Do you tell us what it looks like to you?
So what now?
Actually, you can all now make listen checks.
Okay.
Oh,
But we are well fed now, right?
You're fed, yes.
where's my listen?
We don't have hallucinations. We're conscious and we're not choking.
Nope, no choking. No hallucinations.
I'm forcing them on. It can't be happening.
We ate breakfast.
Jesus Christ.
Oh my god, I'm thinking about 23 luck.
It's too fucking early, and the doctor drank all the fucking coffee, so none of the rest of us got some.
Yeah, you know what? I spent the luck. Fuck it. Fuck it. I spent the luck.
You're gonna spend the luck?
Fuck, it's a little too little.
How?
Okay. Dr. Granum, you hear shouting from the dining room.
Ah!
It's muffled at first, but as you listen harder, you hear someone sort of screaming in anger in English that somebody stole the rotten food.
I look at the food,
That looks
And I-
funny.
and I look at the food, and I look at the food.
Oh yay, Harold made his roll.
Oh, fuck off. Come on. Okay. I look at the food that I just eaten, look at myself, look at the other, and I'm just...
Doctor, what's the matter?
As you look around, Dr. Granum, you see that everybody they look like they're sweating. And I need everybody to roll a Constitution check.
Constitution.
Oh thank God.
It's been nice dining with you, gentlemen. Now I'll see you all in hell.
Oh, I am fucked. Oh, fuck.
That's beautiful.
Jack's just like, I ate rotten people in the trenches.
What?
Alright, everybody who passed their con roll takes 1 point of damage.
We take damage.
Everybody who failed takes 3 points of damage.
Yeah, I run to the bathroom and
And you're all sick, and all your rolls are at, basically, you would say, disadvantage.
oh fuck! I'm going. I'm just staying at home and treating myself with what I have. I just look at Pastor and I'm like, well, I want to slap him, like.
The right fruits want to kill us in this godforsaken land.
You idiot!
What's the matter, Doctor? Why you look so green?
You have stolen a fucking rotten food, you idiot!
No, I stole pretty fine food.
It was fucking rotten. I heard guys. Someone stole rotten food.
Who would do that?
You apparently, you moron. Wait. I go. Yeah.
Igor, I need something.
I hate you. I hate you.
Yes, I think you need a doctor, and I think so do I.
No, I need a moonshine.
Oh, it's fine. I am the doctor.
Check in the big pocket of my bag.
Jesus. Okay. God damn it.
It would be a terrible waste, though, if you drink it now, because you're about to.
Oh god.
Yeah, I get Igor to the same room as I am, and yeah, I start treating myself with him, and I'm basically not leaving the room entire day. Well, looks like we are gonna need more than we're gonna stay more than 1 day.
Gentlemen, is there a doctor in the
For fuck's sake, Igor, I am the doctor.
Why not Zoidberg? No.
do we need to do a sanity roll for listening to that?
Nope, you don't need to make a sanity roll for listening to them vomit.
Thank God. Jack will go outside.
Okay.
I will. Okay.
Are you just like going into the hallway, Jack, or are you going out to the street?
I'm going into the hallway and maybe gonna go down to see if there's any other breakfast.
Okay.
This should be medicine, right? Or if I'm on the wrong. But I want to determine how to cure this.
Remember, you have disadvantage.
Make a first aid roll. Or medicine, one or the other.
Remember, this is Oregon Trail. You've gotten dysentery and then you die.
Okay.
Cool.
Is this how it works? I rolled twice.
Yes, and you take the worst score.
Yeah, which is 32. It's 32. So it's fine.
Yeah, I know if you hit the other button, you can roll with a penalty dice, but just rolling twice is fine.
Okay.
As far as I'm concerned. So, Dr. Gavin, you would know that suffering food poisoning, there's not really much you can do for it. There might be some local remedies available, but for the most part, it's just water and bed rest.
Okay. Igor. Guys, get us. Lay in the bed. I'm gonna lay on the ground. And we need water, and you need to stay in your bed and lay for a bit to
And
get
we
better.
need some bowls under the bed.
Guys, get us buckets and water.
You need some balls. Oh god damn it! I just looked at the chat.
No,
God damn it, Igor!
Go. Yeah. Go. I would look at Jack and say, "Go f yourself."
Look, I go outside and look for a drink of water.
And buckets.
Buckets wise, yes.
Yeah.
Does one of the not vomiting ones want to follow me?
Jack, does Jack hear anything when he goes outside?
No, he does not hear anything.
Oh, I wasted that extreme then.
Yes.
Yes.
Alright, I'm going down to breakfast to get food.
Yeah, Jack, when you're at the dining room, you notice that they are serving fresh, cut fruit, cereals, and water.
And how much HP do I have now?
Huh, who would have guessed?
I was down to 6, but I don't know if I regained anything after the medicine roll.
I was mainly determined if I know how to treat this. So if I get any HP from this, so you should be at 3.
Yeah.
I would also go to the front and ask if we have any nausea medicine.
Make a luck roll.
There we go!
Oh, thank God.
There is a young man at the reception desk. When you ask him what you're looking for, he goes into like a little safe behind the desk and pulls out a white bottle and hands it over to you.
Thank you
This
very
will
much.
cure just about everything.
So it's either a cure-all or a poison.
Or alcohol.
Or alcohol, yeah,
If
that's
you
fair.
take too much, it's poison. If you take just enough, it's medicine.
Fair enough. Thank you, kind sir. And I guess I'll give him $5, or however much it costs. Does
He'll
it
take
cost
the-
anything?
He'll take the 5 if you're offering it.
Like, does he ask for any sort of payment?
He doesn't explicitly ask for any payment.
Okay, then yeah, I'll definitely hand him the 5, quote unquote, with compliments, and head off to go cure our less fortunate party members.
Okay.
Yeah. When I see him with the medicine, I take it from his hand. Give me this, and yeah, I start treating myself at Igor.
Are you taking it without looking at what the bottle is?
No.
Is that milk of poppy I see over there?
Yeah,
Presumably,
I take the thing and start seeing what it is.
All right. I'll roll a first aid
Okay.
or a medicine, one or the other, at disadvantage.
Fail.
It's medicine of some sort, you think?
Okay, can I direct them how to use it because the guy told me?
Yes.
Would the biology check tell me anything about that vial?
No. I'll treat them when they're ready.
It could be biology, but it'd have to be hard biology.
Oh my.
You need to.
Disadvantage.
Yeah, you need to roll once more.
So, did I
You need to roll
Roll again.
roll again.
again?
Yeah, again.
Take the worst score because it's 1 point disadvantage.
Okay.
Ah.
No, you're not entirely sure what it is.
Yeah. When I look at the thing, I just like, what the fuck is this? I don't. This.
I don't know what it is, but it looks like it robs you of your senses. It could be fun.
God damn it! Oh wait, and I go to better.
I'll have a spoon.
I don't know if it helps much, but I do carry a certain amount of aspirin with me.
Don't think aspirin will help much against food poisoning.
Everything helps.
So I'll take a spoon, a mouthful of that stuff.
Okay.
Before wait, Igor. Jack, did he tell?
I said earlier I would administer it to them because I already knew how.
Yeah.
Okay. It is a liquid, so you'd have to spoon feed it to them. But it's basically the equivalent of a tablespoon.
Okay, after they both swallow it, I tell them it's zebra cum.
You
Why would you do this to us?
you go straight to
Because it's hilarious.
You're lucky. Is he lying?
Oh
He's
yeah,
lying.
I'm making it very obvious that I'm not being serious. I'm not trying to hide it at all, mostly because I'm cackling while I tell you this.
I just look at you. Shut fuck up.
language.
Hey man. Hey Captain America.
Alright.
Like, hey, I brought you the medicine that makes you feel better. I'm allowed to fuck with you a little bit.
Dr. Granum and Igor, you can take 1 point of HP back.
Okay.
Yes. I feel my precious life force surging through me again.
Yes. Stay in the bed to lay this down. Yeah, and I'm for the rest of the day in the bed. I'll make it. And yeah, taking care of myself and Igor. What can I do? There's probably not much I can do. But I still try, since I'm doctor.
Yeah. You guys are not
Before
veteran or anything like that.
does anything and goes anywhere, please go look for goddamn ship, Jack.
Yeah, once you guys are taken care of and tucked in bed, I'll take whoever else is still up, which I think is Harold and the pastor.
I would watch over these guys.
Also, I'm not sure how long we are gonna have to stay, but we are gonna need at least day or two more extra.
Yeah, definitely. But so, who wants to come with me while I go down to the docks to try and barter for a boat?
I'm coming with you.
No, I'm keeping you there.
Yeah, and I'm watching both of them, so they A, don't run away, B, we don't get attacked.
Okay.
Well,
I guess
in
I'll
the
take
highly
Harold.
likely event that we do get attacked, I would like you gentlemen to remember my signal. When I give it to you, you're supposed to look away from the enemy, and the signal is I hoot like a barn owl, okay? So, when you hear me hooting like a barn owl, for the love of God, close your eyes or look away.
Sure.
Unless you want to get blind.
Fucking barn owl, really? That's amazing. Just out of character. That's fucking fantastic. Oh, it's too good.
Great.
That's good to know.
Alright, so Jack and Harold are going out for try to see if you can rent or buy a houseboat.
Yeah, I'd recommend going over to the American consulate to see if they can give us any advice.
Okay. As you
Alright,
walk out of the
stop there
hotel,
first.
as you walk out of the hotel, I need you to both make spy hidden rolls. Just the two of you.
Yes.
Alright. when you look around the streets are already getting full and crowded, but you see a pair of larger men that seem to be watching you rather than moving around and to any of the various shops.
All right,
they're not approaching you. They're standing probably 100 yards away, watching you.
All right, I'm gonna look at Harold and then motion subtly towards like a side alley that has back alleys around it, and subtly trying to get him to go over there without really saying or giving too much away.
Okay. You can make a luck roll.
Yes.
Yeah.
Alright, Jack, you pick an alley that is successfully able to get you away.
Okay. No, I don't want to get away from them. I want to lure them into a back alley.
Yeah, they're not following you. They're not following you.
Okay. So then we'll just go from there and make our back alleyway to the American consulate.
Okay. Then, you circle around the little block, and eventually make your way to the American consulate. It's a narrow stone building with the American flag fluttering near the door, and there are what appear to be soldiers stationed outside of it, and well-dressed men inside.
I'll approach very openly. Howdy, guys. How y'all doing?
One of the men, the men in suits, looks it's sitting near the door, looks up from his seat and smiles. May I help you, gentlemen?
I'm here to just inquire for a little bit of a little bit of local knowledge, because I assume you chaps have been here for quite a while. I am in the market for a houseboat. I'm trying to winter here instead of back home in Maryland where it gets all cold and sad during the winter. Do you guys have any sort of a preference of someone to go to, or who to get to translate for us that'll get us a good deal?
Well, we can point you to some reputable dragoman.
That would be fantastic.
All right. The guy that you're talking to waves another person over, and they whisper for a moment before the other guy runs off, and you're just left in the consulate. Would you like anything to drink?
No, thank you, good sir. We would not impose too much on your hospitality.
All right, we sent a runner to get a dragoman, basically a tourist guide, for you. Should be here shortly. You can wait here in the lobby if you wish. If you want to, you can go back to Cairo. You know, on clear days like this, you might be able to see the pyramids.
Oh, thank you very much. We are staying at the Shepherd.
Ah, very nice place, yes.
Rooms, whatever room number we have, I don't remember the room number off the top of my head.
It's 421 and 423.
421 and 423. I'll give him those numbers and say, all right, please send the man straight to us whenever you can. Thank you so much for your help, kind sir.
Of course, no problem. And he goes back to what he was doing.
And
wait, you notice that what he's doing, he's reading a newspaper, and you can see the article about the international news where foreigners are wanted and questioning in connection with Edward Gavigan's disappearance.
were we the ones that disappeared Edward Gavigan?
No, It was her.
Okay. Jack is still drunk. Go away.
What is happening? A little bit drop for it.
So we'll come back to the room after that and wait for the guy from the consulate to come tell us where our dragoman is and where we can get our good prices.
Okay. About half an hour to an hour later, there is a knock on the door of room 423. And you hear a very familiar male voice. The man from the lobby who gave Jack the medicine.
Okay, yeah. I'll answer the door. Hello, sir. Have you come with a message?
Oh, yes. Apparently you have hired a dragoman from the American consulate. Okay. Yes, there is a young man who is downstairs.
Fantastic. I will come down to meet him.
All right. He leads you downstairs to the lobby where there is a sort of a youngish Egyptian man, probably in his teens, who introduces himself as Salim Naziz.
Okay.
Yes, may I help you today? He greets you.
Salam alaikum, Salim. We are looking to buy a houseboat, and since none of us are completely fluent in Arabic, we would like your help negotiating for a good price for a good houseboat. You, of course, will receive a share of the price of the houseboat for your services.
Of course. I would be glad to help. He tells you how much it costs to hire him for the day.
I immediately pay him with no problems, and upon completion of this, if it is very well, you will have a hefty bonus aside.
Very good.
Wait, he said a day, but we said Dubai.
Say again, your mic was breaking up.
We wanted to buy one, not just a.
Buying one would be way too expensive for our money, for our budget.
Yeah,
Oh, depends on how much they are.
That's also true. But we should be fine.
All right. Salim, stands there and thinks I think I know a place. If you come with me, I will be able to show you.
Thank you very much.
All right, and is it just Jack that's going?
No, Harold will go as well.
Okay.
But I just,
Harold and Jack, as Salim leads you outside, make another spot hidden roll.
Of course. The guys are there again.
I'll turn to Harold. Remember the last time we did this?
Yep.
Well, at least we know our buddies will set an island on fire for us.
Sweet.
As long as they know which island.
It doesn't matter.
Alright. Harold, you're the first to see the pair of large men that are standing in the street staring at you, watching you and Jack leave with Salim.
Of course.
Are they the same ones as last time?
They're the same ones.
Are they black?
They are.
Which in Cairo is not that unusual.
Yeah, no, it's not. But I will say to Salim, hey, these men are following us. Do you have any friends that could take care of them for us?
He furrows his brow and shakes his head. I am not that kind of man.
My apologies. I thought it was worth asking. So, next point. Is there a place we could go that we could quietly talk to them ourselves?
And if they follow, you can lead them into an alley if you wish to speak to these men.
Yes, please, Salim. That would be wonderful.
Alright, as you guys begin walking off with Salim leading, you notice the two men walking towards Shepard's. Their eyes already turned away from you.
I will stop Salim and say, okay, hey Harold, they're going towards the hotel, which means they're probably going towards everybody else. Let's hold off and see what happens and maybe follow them up ourselves.
Sounds good to me.
Are you heading back into the hotel?
After a couple minutes, if they enter the hotel, Jack will say we should go in behind them.
Yeah, you saw them enter.
Okay, then I'll wait approximately 2 or 3 minutes and then enter after them.
Alright. Just as you're walking in, you see that the two men are talking with the clerk. But whatever conversation they had, they're finished up, and the men are turning around and walking back out towards the front door of the hotel.
Okay, how long does that take between then and now?
For them to walk from the...
No, for them to finish their conversation and start turning back towards us.
You probably have 10, 15 seconds.
Okay, if they turn around and start to look at us, I will just say, shit, I forgot something in my room. I'll run back in quickly and get it.
Okay.
And I'll go up with him.
I wait here. Salim stands patiently near the door as the two men who had been watching you observe you pass, but don't follow.
Okay, so we will pass them without too much issue, I guess.
Correct.
And go back up to the room, and then watch out from the windows to see... Do our windows overlook the front?
No, they overlook the back. Or the side of the building.
Damn. Oh well. So we can't watch to see if they leave?
No. You'd be able to see if they entered the alley next to the hotel, but you wouldn't be able to see if they left.
Harold will pick up a couple of knives from his bag.
Okay.
On the basis that knives are probably less likely to attract undue attention from the police if we get involved with them than guns.
Agreed. Because even suppressed, guns are still loud.
Right. Did you guys head back up to the room?
Yeah.
Yeah. Actually, before we do that, I'm going to question the front guy to see what he was saying to the two guys who were following us.
Alright. The man looks at you and says, "No, they were just wondering if there are foreigners here."
Were they police?
They didn't say they were not. But I didn't see any badges.
Huh.
Okay. Unless OOC really quick, I'm going to intimidate him unless anybody tells me not to.
I can't talk to you from upstairs, so...
That's fair.
Yeah. So Harold is the only one to tell you that.
So you mean to tell me those men didn't ask you about us in particular, just any foreigners in a luxury hotel?
Well, that's sort of what I told them. That everybody here is a foreigner. It's a hotel. People who live in Cairo don't stay at a hotel.
What would I use to check if he's lying?
Psychology.
Psychology?
Damn.
No.
You have a sense he was not lying, Jack.
Wow.
Okay.
Harold?
Yes.
Oh. That gets complicated.
He wasn't lying, right?
He was not lying.
I'll slip him an extra 10. Well, thank you for being discreet about everyone here.
Of course. Our clientele is exclusive enough to come and go without worry. He smiles and takes the money.
Good bribe goes a long way.
The last time we bribed someone, we were almost caught.
But that wasn't in Egypt.
It was right before Egypt. So it partially counts.
Alright, so what are you doing?
Harold will go up to the room and pick up a couple of his knives.
What are you, a butcher?
I'll also, when you head up there, I'll also say, let them know that there are people skulking around the hotel, probably looking for us, so be on your guard.
Wilco?
Yeah, when he tells us that, Harold is, I'm just like... God, fuck. Of course.
I hope you've learnt your lesson.
Never trust the pastor.
Exactly.
Who's still like, dude, what's wrong with you guys? Hilarious.
Fucking pastor. Never send pastor to grab a food.
Okay, Mr. Food Inspector, next time you get to inspect the food.
It was fucking poison.
Should have soaked it in alcohol.
No, it was rotten. Sorry. That's better, of course. Jesus.
Right, I think Harold will pop back down to reception. Oh, I should have asked before I went up. Actually, Jack, did you want me to bring anything down, or are you already packing what you want?
I'm already. I've got my pistol on me with a couple spare magazines and a couple knives, so I'm pretty good.
Okay.
And I've got all my exploding and chemical gadgets.
Thank goodness we're leaving those with you in the hotel.
Oh, a private party, I see. I'm not fancy enough.
Salim leads you guys back outside.
Right.
And he starts pointing at various buildings. Like, that is the Cairo Bulletin. If you look through the streets there, you can see the pyramids of Giza. Over that way, near the Nile, is the museum. He's rattling off a whole bunch of different things. You know, you already saw the consulate. As he begins walking you towards a bazaar, you can buy or rent a houseboat.
Right.
So he takes you down to almost the British Embassy, where there are a bunch of shops right near the edge of the Nile. That'd be 15 on your map.
Cute.
And he brings you into a shop, and there is an older woman sitting there, like fiddling with something that's either almost like doing the stereotypical I'm pretending to knit when I'm not really knitting act. And she starts speaking in Arabic. And Salim begins talking to her. And after a few minutes, Salim turns to you, Jack, and says, "You can rent for $200 a day or buy for 5,000 US dollars."
We will buy for 5,000.
Do you have that much money?
Wait, before you say that,
You're not there.
that's true. Yeah, no. Sorry.
Yeah, I can probably buy that. My total assets are 30,000, not including like pension stuff like that from the military and all of the stuff I brought back illegally and sold. So I could definitely afford the damn thing.
And we also had the money we picked up in London.
Yep.
Yeah. That's what I meant.
The woman says more to. So then he turns and he says, she wants all cash paid now.
All right.
Make a psychology roll.
No. Harold, do you wanna?
Another extreme would be great. No.
Yeah. Damn.
Right. Salim looks from the two of you back to the woman and says something else in Arabic before he says finally, "You pay."
I'll ask him what else he said.
I just tell her that you are willing to pay the price she asks.
Ah, thank you, Salim. And I will pay 5,000 to her.
Make a extreme credit rating check.
Damn.
Nice.
You still can spend some luck.
I'm not spending.
That's a success.
I said extreme.
Yeah,
Oh,
extreme.
right.
Because I'm looking at how much money Jack has on hand in my notes and how much he's about to pay.
Celine, can we get the money from the bank and come back?
He says something to the woman. The woman shrugs and speaks something back in Arabic. Slim says, "We go now."
Right.
And Salim leads you out and to the nearest British bank, which isn't too far. It's probably about halfway between the embassy and the museum.
Okay.
Right. How much money did we get when we were in London in expenses? I think we left it in the account there.
Yes. Now, I know that close to 1,200. It's £1,200 so far.
And how much did we have originally?
I think I said 10,000.
Right, so $5,000 at is about £1,700.
Oh damn! Did I try and roll an appraise check, or is it too late for that?
You're not anywhere near the shop at the moment. You're at the bank.
Okay.
Yeah. So
Although I mean, if you wanted to appraise the marble facade of the bank, you could.
Yeah, fair enough.
Bird. Bird.
Yeah, my bird hears the birds from outside.
Birds wanna play with us.
Yeah.
Bird, roll a character.
So, are you gonna take out the money from the bank?
I can take out a whole bunch from my personal bank account and put it down, because Jack actually kind of likes the weather, so he might actually stay or come back after everything is through.
Okay.
The bird agrees.
Yes. So I will say that you can do that. You can get the money from the bank.
Okay.
And you can buy the houseboat.
Yes. Yes.
Hooray.
You hand the woman at the shop the money. She hands you a key. And before her fingers let go of the key, she says, "No refunds." In perfect English.
I have a bad feeling.
Fuck, we're stupid. We forgot to inspect the boat.
You go out to the boat, and
Does it float?
you would say sort of.
Oh,
If it doesn't float, it's not a boat.
It's floating.
Is
Well,
it seaworthy?
Depending on how big the waves are that you encounter.
I mean, I thought Habia wouldn't be on any sort of waves. Like, the Nile isn't going to get waves in it. But if it's not able to sail and move, it is not a boat. It's just a floating platform, which is not what we paid for.
It does appear like it will sail, but make an appraise check.
Oh.
Now that I'm going to use the luck.
On this.
Yeah.
Okay.
One is pretty low. Nah. What? But you just need to spend how much? 9. That's better.
Alright, well, Jack, since you said you were going to spend your luck...
Oh, yeah, right.
You have a feeling that while it serves the function of a houseboat, its construction is somewhat questionable.
Oh.
And is definitely nowhere near the amount you paid for it.
Okay, I will walk back into the establishment.
Right. The woman looks up at you as you walk in.
Is there a way out the back?
No, not that you can tell.
I will turn and lock the door.
There is no door on the store.
Is there the guide? You still have the guide, though?
Oh, I still have the guide and a gun that is suppressed, and a knife, and Harold.
I'm going to Google for a prayer for you.
Thank you. I will ask Harold to kindly take a hold of Salim.
Aww.
Oh, you're not going. No.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, so, and as I say this, I will draw the combat knife from under my jacket. You, my dear, have attempted to rob us. Now, we have a saying in America. The only good hustle is the hustle that doesn't get caught. You, unfortunately, got caught. Now, we can do this the easy way, and I can give you back your key, and you can give us back our money, or you can give us a key to a houseboat that's actually more than just a rickety floating platform, or we can do this the hard way, the way I learned in the trenches out in France fighting the Germans. Which way would you prefer?
She says something in a language you don't understand.
Is it Arabic?
Yes.
Salim, please tell me what she said.
She's asking you not to do this.
Honey, I know you speak English.
I strongly agree.
Is that Harold?
No, that was the pastor from a mile away.
Okay, well, I would not want to do this. I would not have done this if you just sold us a normal, functional houseboat. However, you thought you could profit off of us without giving in full. This is unacceptable where I come from. Where I come from, people who do that generally get hung. Or hanged, depending on which Oxford guy you're talking to. And as I say Oxford guy, I'm going to wave my hands around, one with the knife, in a sort of wild gesture. Now, I will give you the choice one more time. Please give us the keys to a proper houseboat, or return our money.
Make an intimidate check.
Can I get that with advantage because Harold has
because
the other guy hostage?
you don't speak the language that she is speaking in, and Salim is
said she
not
spoke-
going to translate for you.
Why not?
He is afraid. If you look, he has pissed himself.
Cool.
Damn it. Salim,
Yeah.
why are you not Actually, wait, I think she speaks English, don't I? Yeah, Jack would, because she responded in English. Yeah, she said in perfect English, no refunds.
Yep, she did.
Can I roll a psychology to see if she's understanding me?
Yeah, I'll say that, yeah.
Okay.
You suspect that she fully understands you.
Okay.
And don't try this where you don't understand me, because I can tell by the expression on your face that you do.
She sighs and says something in Arabic, which Salim translates as police nearby.
No, I'm sure there are. So, let us conclude our business. I will put the key on the desk in front of her and hold out my hand.
No refunds.
Refund this.
Harold, could you please cover Salim's mouth?
I'm panicking a little bit.
Harold?
I think he left the Discord.
No, he's
He's okay.
Okay, I see him. I see you lighting up, but I don't hear anything. Yes, I can hear you now. Yeah, I'm gonna try and stab her in the throat with surprise.
Alright, at the last moment before you attack, she screams something in Arabic. That you,
I haven't.
you
that
don't
what?
need you don't need a translation of that she screamed thief.
Alright, I will put my weapons away and wait for the cops to arrive.
Alright. A few seconds later,
Because
Can I
three police officers rush in to the store. They
this
see,
woman stole my money.
They see the shopkeeper kneeling on the ground. They see Harold holding Salim.
I would have told Harold to release Salim the second she started screaming.
And Harold would have done anyway.
Yeah. And I would be casually leaning against the doorway.
Alright, Harold and Jack, you make dex checks. Alright, Harold, you were able to move fast enough, but Jack, you were not. So the police rush in before you're able to retreat to a more neutral position.
I still shout, "This woman stole my money."
The police say something to her in Arabic, and she talks and speaks back in Arabic to the police. And this exchange happens for a few times.
Oh god.
Before the police look at you and tell you, it is better to just walk away.
Unfortunately, I can't do that because she stole my money. And what I can do is go up to your captain, who I assume is a Brit, who will side with us. Now, we can make this easy and just go our separate ways. I can return her property, she can return mine, or we can get the upper brass involved. Which would you prefer, officer?
He sighs and talks back, says something to the shopkeeper, responds, and before the officer speaks to you in English, she will concede to lower the price that she charged you. She will not accept a refund of it.
Okay, give us at least 3,000 back, and we will call it square.
2,500, woman says.
3,000.
2,500. And you can make a charm or fast talk or intimidate roll.
Persuade? Oh no, you said intimidate, never mind.
Or persuade, that works as well.
Nope, I went intimidate because that's the higher one anyway.
She grumbles something. She grumbles in Arabic, but you have the sneaking suspicion that she just insulted you. As she opens up a tin and hands over money.
I count it in front of everybody.
She has handed you back $3,000 US.
Good. I nod my head and, alright, Harold, our business is done. We have to go get a boat repaired. And I will walk out of the shop, presumably with Harold.
Okay.
Yep.
Police walk away to the opposite direction. Seeming glad that they were pleased that they were able to resolve the issue.
Yeah. I feel terrible as a player for doing that, but at the time, Jack, as a character, would have had no problem using the old-fashioned racism against them. But God, I feel like such a shithole for doing that.
And we
like, out of character.
And we've probably still been done on the price for the houseboat anyway.
Yeah. But now we can use that 3,000 to go hire a crew of construction workers to go, or boat builders, I guess, to go and shore up the boat and make sure it's usable for a while longer.
Alright. Salim leads you to another shop. It's not too far away. You walk in. It's a small shop. There are a couple lanky men inside of it that seem to be there's like a blacksmith shop, so they're constructing tools, fishing. Okay. And one of them looks up and says something, and it's Arabic.
Before we get there, I'm gonna have a little talk with Salim. If you ever try and get us shortchanged like that again, or don't tell us something in the translation, I will not be pleased with you.
You chose not to negotiate, he said.
Yes, that's why we hired you.
We should have looked at the boat first.
We should have, yes. However, that's why we hired a local guide. the way I'm used to doing things, I get what I pay for. If that is not the case here, you, as the guide, should tell us such a thing. However, it will not be necessary again. This was a good learning experience for us. And I'll clap Salim on the shoulder.
Like I said, you go into the shop. There's two guys. One of them speaks to you guys in Arabic, and Salim translates that they can indeed repair the houseboat.
I'll ask him to ask a couple of the guys who might be working on it to come with us so we can get an estimate of how much it will cost up front.
Okay.
And we'll halve the amount they ask for.
At least half.
You lead them over to where the houseboat is, floundering, and they look at it.
And when they stop laughing?
And once they stop laughing, one of them says something that's really funny, and everyone starts to laugh at it. And Celine translates that it is a piece of crap.
Yeah, we know. And I'll ask him to tell him, we did just get swindled once, and we are trying to fix that mistake. We would like to pay you well, but that payment is dependent upon the completion of the task.
We will complete, he says.
In English?
In English, he speaks in English.
Good. Now let's see what needs to be done.
Okay, they begin inspecting it. And it takes them about 15-20 minutes to just do a general inspection of the houseboat before they come back and they speak to Salim, who says that depending on what you want, the price varies.
Well, ideally, I would like this to become my personal home one day. So let's go with that.
And we want it mobile.
Salim speaks
Yes.
to them, and they speak back. So Salim translates $40,000 US.
Jack starts to laugh.
Yeah,
Not gonna work.
not gonna.
The guy looks from Jack to the houseboat and back and says, "Piece of camel crap."
Jack will respond, "It can be a piece of Anubis crap for all I care. I'm not paying $40,000 for you to fix it. I could buy 15 or 20 of them for that price."
Camel crap.
Okay, I'll give you 40,000 pounds of camel crap.
No. He says an elaborate sentence in Arabic, which Salim translates as, "They will do it for $40,000.
Is there a negotiate? No.
No.
Persuade, maybe?
Yeah, it could be persuade.
Charm could also work, I
Or
think.
charm. Yep.
My charm is significantly, or is lower than persuade. Come on, extreme. Oh. I think I'll use 10 luck and make it an extreme roll.
Okay. They look at each other before looking back at you, Jack, and in English ask, how much?
I will say 3,000. 1 now and 2 upon completion.
He laughs. That's not even enough for what I need.
How much do you need for materials?
He goes into a long sentence before he says that needs at least 10,000.
Wow.
What for?
Supplies and to pay the people that he works with.
Would it be easier to just sell you this boat as scrap material and pay you to put together a new one?
Salim translates for the guy, and the translation is he can get you a new one for around 100,000 US dollars.
What?
That is super expensive
That's
for that time frame.
ridiculous.
That's not a thing. That would not be that expensive. Like nowadays, definitely, but in 1920,
You could do
Like
a credit rating check, a credit rating roll if you wish. Yeah, you can tell he's trying to inflate the price.
Yeah.
Ridiculous amount.
Yeah, no, that's. I start to laugh and
he's
laugh and
easily-
laugh, and I say that is camel crap.
Okay. He says to you in English. 40,000 US dollars, and I buy this one from you. For 500.
I laugh again. That is still camel crap.
He shakes his head. No business.
Come on, extreme. Hard roll. Persuade him. Okay, so what we'll do is I'll give you this boat for free for materials and all of that, and then pay you 10,000 now for supplies and wages, and 5,000 upon completion.
He thinks about it, rubbing his chin, before he extends his hand to shake. Deal.
I shake his hand. I'll turn to Harold and say, it's okay, I'll pay for that myself. And I know I've got 30,000 in an American bank, so I'm going to do that and take it out of there and bring it back and pay him up front the 10,000 like I promised.
Okay.
I will also tell him that I want the houseboat, or the dimensions of the houseboat, like 50 feet long, to have a spacious lower deck, spacious deck, and then good cabins for passengers and crew.
And an engine.
And an engine. Also sails.
Okay. He tells you.
So we hash out the details.
He tells you it will be 1 month.
I nod my head. And I assume after we come to an agreement, we work out the details over drinks.
Yeah, he does cheap Egyptian beer.
All right, I get pretty wasted with him.
Nice. Wow. This is...
Right.
And we part friends.
So you have bought a houseboat. I can every time I'll look over my notes next week and go, what the hell happened?
Yeah, you and me both.
Yeah.
I'm actually pretty surprised that Jack is not in jail yet.
Yeah. I'm more surprised that he just didn't pull out the gun and shoot the female.
That would have been loud if there were cops in the area, and it got resolved to my satisfaction.
Okay. That's true. It's just something that would, something what I would, is something thinkable with Jack. Jesus, these people are fucking scammers.
Yep.
Okay, can we skip Lamont? Could we do that? But we have to buy the hotel for Lamont. Jeez.
I assume we have places to go, so we won't be in the hotel all of that time.
Yeah. Yeah. We will probably spend there like few nights. How long do we want to play? I'm fine with playing how long? To 10 or 11, I'm fine.
I don't know, that's up to you guys. Like, we normally stop about now, but if we want to keep going, that's perfectly fine, but...
Yeah, I would keep going.
Also... Oh yeah, fantastic, let's go.
Yeah.
Okay.
Nice.
So, Salim leads Jack and Harold back to their hotel. And what do you do?
We'll go up to the room, break the news to everybody, tell them that we nearly scalped an old lady because she tried to cheat us.
You did what?
And then I hired a crew to fix up, or to build me a new boat with my own money, but I'll of course let everybody stay on it when it is finished.
Thanks, mate.
Assuming we're still here.
Still...
I didn't scalp her, and I got the police to help us resolve the issue. So I did everything by the law, technically.
I think harassment is not in harmony with the law.
Neither is stealing $5,000, but hey.
Wait, what?
I cannot argue with that logic.
She stole $5,000 of our money to try to go buy the houseboat, to sell us a piece of junk that barely floated. So I went in and tried to fix the situation. We ended up paying $2 for the crappy houseboat, but I sold it as part of the price to commission a new one to be built.
Just a quick question, because I now know basically every citizen here is a scam. Did you explicitly told them that the boat shall float?
Yes.
Good.
Good.
Because if we get to that houseboat, and if it's not floating onto the Nile, I swear I'm worshipping someone else.
I look at him and start laughing.
Like, we do have a plethora of gods for you to choose from if you need a new one.
Thank you. I do not want the encounter of London. Not again. No.
Yeah. So we're gonna need to stay here a few days.
We probably should, now that we know where to stay in the future, I'd like to discuss our next steps considering this Nyarlathotep / Pharaoh guy.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I guess the logical place to start would be where his worship originated. Is that here? Are we in? Oh no, we're in Cairo, right?
Yes.
What Cairo?
Where would that have been? Would we know where his worship would have started? Would it be in Cairo or in northern Egypt?
You don't know. You wouldn't know.
We just have the info that Egypt is the place, or somewhere in Africa.
Okay.
Right.
You would have to ask, go to like the museum
Carlisle,
or something along those lines.
the Carlisle expedition actually went down to, where was it, Kenya, I think, wasn't it?
Yeah, they were killed in Kenya.
They were killed.
Okay, so
Of course.
But that's
northern Egypt, fantastic.
Shafiq
southern.
came from Egypt.
That's south of Egypt.
So Egypt, north and south, is actually flipped.
No, Cairo is in northern Egypt.
Oh no, it's lower and upper Egypt. My bad.
Yes.
So yeah, it would be upper Egypt, not northern Egypt.
Okay. Well, it's just so we can get there by the boat.
I don't know. Do you think it would be wise to, in our current situation, to just walk to any kind of person and ask them, "Hey, do you know something about the Black Pharaoh?"
Yes.
I think we should
Read books.
either we ask the man, the city in front of Cairo. He said that libraries and such weren't a thing here.
No, that was in the previous city.
Yeah, the
Yeah,
previous one.
that was in Port Said, but I think there are likely to be libraries and possibly museums in Cairo.
Yeah, that was previous city. That was crap.
I thought it was general to the entirety of Arabia.
Jesus. They are not that unconscious.
Well, considering all of them are scams.
That doesn't mean they don't read books. They have to learn it somehow.
Keen on making money.
True. We could also, although all of the salesmen here are scams, although, and I do not really support the idea, you could technically ask someone who looks like a, how do you call it, mysticism practicer,
Cultist?
No, not a cultist. Someone who's a fortune teller or something like that. That kind of genre.
So mystic or a shaman.
Mystic, yeah. Mystic, shaman, everything is in the category. I think that would fit to our questioning scheme as well. But I would prefer library.
We should start. No. Yeah, the library, and then if we don't find anything, there's. Not sure if there. No. I mean, it is a city, and there are to consider there is this nice hotel. I think we're gonna find someone to try scam tourists. Of course. But I'm available for the few days. Igor. Consider someone giving us a bad food. Look, bastard.
Oh, you're fine. Quit being a big baby.
Look, if your condition tomorrow is still as bad as it is today, I think Jack or Harold or maybe Francesca can take good care of you both.
Francesca didn't come with you to the hotel.
Yeah,
she was in the French embassy, right?
Yeah, I was about to say.
Okay,
But Francesca, where is she? I didn't see her anywhere. She didn't come to a hotel with her.
I thought Alex had to drop.
No, he didn't drop. He's taking the month off.
I was talking character.
Francesca is at the French embassy.
Huh. The. Wait.
Okay.
Good.
Do your thing, Doctor.
No, I'm fine. Jeez.
Okay, what daytime would it be by now? After all the events?
It's probably the early afternoon, like 2 o'clock.
Early afternoon, okay. Well, in that case, there would be a lot of time left to look for a library.
Go fetch a book, I guess. We are just gonna be dying over here.
Macabre kind of humor, Doctor.
Yeah, of course. I'm not. You can see I'm actually starting to be annoyed, a little bit angry because I don't drink coffee right now since I had the point. I'm a doctor after, and I realized that for this amount of time, it's not a good idea to drink coffee. So, yeah, really not good mood.
Oh, I forgot about it. Yes.
We could also go to the Egyptian Museum. Though I would recommend somebody not me, because I don't know the first thing about any of that.
I don't know either. I do want to go there. Also, there are a lot of British people around here, so I think there should be a tour given in the English language.
Yeah, wasn't there a guy with you? Jeff?
Alright, what happened to him?
He's still in the lobby. He's gonna wait.
I thought if we're gonna stay up there for the rest of the day, we would have just told him to come back tomorrow.
You're forgetting something. I'm saying that out of character.
What are we forgetting?
I cannot tell you. Or I shouldn't.
What would it be? Is it something the characters would know? No?
Yes, like you told him something. and didn't do it. I really don't wanna.
Oh, did we say we'd come down in a second?
You didn't say anything to him.
Should I just say it, Bertolini?
I just made an intelligence roll, so tell me, and then act like I just thought of the same.
Okay. Yeah. You know, I know. Oh, he's still downstairs. I mean, you made a good deals. You did help very well. Is that correct?
Sort of.
Did you pay him for his preferences? So you shut up?
Oh. So you're thinking of he might betray us? Or
I don't know. He could.
I suspect that he's probably got a nice little commission from the from both of the people that we went to see today.
Most likely.
Okay. Wait. You mentioned that you dealt with the one of the old lady. What happened there? Exactly.
She's alive and Jack got back. Right, go on, Jack.
What did you do?
So effectively she tried to swindle us for $5,000 for a bunch of planks nailed together in the shape of a boat. I took issue with this and nearly killed her, but she screamed for the police, and the police actually had to side with me because I threatened to go to their captain. Salim saw it all, and how casually I threatened people, and then I had a talk with him saying he should never do that again. So I bet if he's going to betray us, he'll betray us soon, out of fear, or will not betray us at all, again, out of fear.
I see. But still, someone who could... Yeah. Did you pay him so that there is more than just fear, at least? Like, what you're describing, actually, did you do something to him? Besides...
Not
No,
yet.
he wasn't harmed, and neither was the woman.
Was... How much did you scare him?
Barely at
Probably
all.
pretty good.
Didn't he... I don't know, piss himself?
He pissed himself out of fear, so I'm guessing it left some sort of an impression.
Oh my god. Of course. Okay.
okay, so it's days. Doctor and Igor are staying up here and cure themselves. So one
Obviously.
one should watch both of them, and two, and two visit the museum or the library.
Yes.
I'd say because you caused a lot of trouble outside, Jack, that you stay here. If you don't mind.
That seems reasonable. I have no problem with that.
Okay, then me and Harold, if you don't have anything against it, we'll go to the library.
Okay.
Good.
If it's all the same to you, I would also like to come to the library.
Igor, you're sick. You cannot go anywhere right now in your condition. I won't allow it.
Even though the doctor is in a pretty bad mood, probably at least for this day, I have to agree.
I am a goddamn doctor.
Yeah, that's why I agree with you.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Language.
Okay, Captain America.
Yeah. It will be many times.
Oh, yes.
Captain, you have to watch your language.
If that comes up, he's probably going to implode. Yeah.
Yeah, he just looks at the pastor like, and goes back to into bed on the. He would let Igor sleep in the bed. He would be on the ground, he tried to make it on the ground as comfortable as it could. But yeah.
Okay. So, in that case, I would say Joseph and probably Harold as well would walk downstairs and meet up with Celine.
Okay. You tell Salim. Do you want to go to the museum, or do you want to try to find a library?
At first, I think a library. A library would help out much more.
He said that he cannot play.
Oh yeah.
Oh no.
I'm sorry, what did you say, Joseph?
You would be Salim.
Yep.
Okay. So I want to go to a library here in Cairo with Harold. In an outer city, we did not have such luck. We were told that there wasn't such a thing as library, but I hope in a very big city like Cairo, there would be a higher chance.
All right. Yeah.
Probably the biggest one, you know.
Salim nods as though he understands what you want, and he leads you guys out into the streets. And the crowds are a lot thinner than they were earlier in the day. It's a lot hotter, and a lot of people have retreated indoors or under shade, whatever they can. But Harold does at least see that the two guys that have been watching are still there.
Of course, yeah.
Harold, you're making such disturbed face. What's wrong? Is there something?
The two chaps that were looking for us earlier are still here.
Again, someone following us?
It's like we are famous or something.
I don't know.
Yeah, I'm just out of character. So.
Well, as long as they are just following the meaning, I think we should ignore them. I think if we walk to side alleys, just cause more trouble.
Well, if we're only going to the library or the museum, then I don't suppose it'll hurt if they follow us.
Sure. Let's see.
You have to take a tram to get to the nearest library, which is a few miles away. But you go, and there doesn't seem to be any problem. The two guys who've been watching the hotel aren't following you.
Okay.
But when you get off the tram near the library, I need you to both make spot hidden rolls.
Why did I succeed? Why did Harold fail?
Joseph, you see 3 men in white suits standing near the entrance to the library, smiling, and one comes up towards you. I figured you'd be here sometime.
He's speaking to me directly.
To you directly.
Okay, in that case, I cannot ignore it. Are you looking for me? I try to check my voice a bit.
Oh. Don't you blokes know you're kind of on the famous side?
Famous for what?
Your exploits in London.
London? I don't know about London. I wasn't there at any point in time. Do I look like I could afford a travel towards an expensive country like England?
Oh, I must have been mistaken. You have one of those faces that reminds me.
Yeah, without sounding overconfident, I get to hear that very often. I'm sorry if I disappointed you, that I'm not the person you're looking for.
It's a shame, really. If you happen to meet this man named Joseph, please let him know that the British Secret Service is looking for him.
Secret Service? What? Aside from the fact that this Joseph, I mean, that would be a name very common in the Arabic area around here.
Hey, apparently he looks a lot like you.
He does. Alright. What did he do that you gentlemen are looking for him?
Oh, nothing. Just gotta deliver something.
Deliver?
Yeah.
Alright. Well, good. I then wish you good luck then in finding him. I really hope you find him. For whatever reason.
Yes.
And
So
not Joseph nods and continues moving on.
Alright. And as you guys get into the library, that's where we're going to end this week's session.
Okay.
Alright.
So, thank you guys for playing.
Yeah, I'm apologizing to Igor since he didn't get too much playing, and I feel really sad for him.
Yeah.
I like I said, I didn't want to block him or anything. I just was playing my character. I just.
Yeah, no, we get it. It's cool.
I sent a message to apologize.